You're accused of stealing a basically like an email list at a charity function.
Oh
That
my God.
and that's also been in the news. What do you say to that?
So this is so interesting because it's like people hear one thing, but they forget the things they heard in the past. I don't know where that came from, but what I do know is myself and Karen and Candace, we sat on the board. Even if you look at old tweets where Karen and I were going back and forth, I only attended the like 2 board meetings and they were virtual. There's no email list to steal. Nothing happened. Like nothing happened. Like the story doesn't even make sense. Like in one of Karen's Twitter rants, where she's like going at me, like in the beginning of the season, she's like, Wendy and I never met. Our meetings were virtual. So how did I get an email list for a board meeting where I was in the, exploratory phase of if I was going to, be a part of this board, and I only attended 2 meetings? Okay, here goes my last piece. Here we go.
Keep going. Yes.
This same source is the source that says that I have student loans, which I do. I mean, I have 4 degrees. Hello.
Yes, they've said that you're $1.5 million in debt for college and PhD
And
loans.
that's so funny because it's like, no, I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth, but guess what? I did take out student loans and I'm proud of it because I, like Barack Obama and many Americans, took out student loans because we wanted to get an education. So if you tell someone they shouldn't take out student loans, you're basically telling people who don't come from means you don't deserve an education. That's what they're saying. No, I deserve an education. I don't have to be the daughter of a millionaire to go to school. I can go to school because we have student loans. But what I was saying earlier about that is that same source that said the thing about the family also said the thing about the loans. Well, pick one. If Eddie's not talking to his family and he hasn't talked to them, Eddie and I have been married for 10 years and didn't come to a wedding, then how do they know how much I owe in loans?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, so that source can't be credible because if the source is a family member, then how do they know that personal information if they don't talk to him?
I know that's like the
But I don't
downside.
care. This hasn't bothered me. If anything, it's made me more likable. So thank you.
Well, yeah.
So many people have emailed me like, "Oh my God, I have student loan debt too." I'm like, "Yes, sis. Let's figure it out." Like, okay, thank you.
I was going to say, what's more relatable than student loan debt? I mean, it took me, I've been open about it. It took me 15 years to pay off 80 grand in student loan debts just to go to undergrad college.
Hello, and times that by 4.
Okay, so is it anywhere near 1.5 million what you owe, or no? That's completely inaccurate.
No, I don't think it's near 1.5 million. I don't think so. No.
Is it more like 400,000?
I don't know. But I mean, it's up there. Like I'm waiting for Biden to cancel student loan debt.
Ashley Darby just gave birth to her baby boy. Have you talked to her? Have any of the women talked to her? How is she doing? Do we know?
I actually talked to her yesterday. When I heard she was in labor, I reached out to her and I just told her, you got this, mama. I think that's really important. After having babies, it's like when you go through labor, you get this strength that you have never had in your life. It's like it comes from nowhere. And so I was just tapping into that for her. And let her know that she got this. Like you got this. You're strong, and you are going to birth a strong baby. And she responded. She said thank you and all that stuff. So I'm so happy for her.